Right now, as you sip that brand name coffee, scroll through curated social feeds, and let an algorithm pick tonight's binge show, corporations are quietly steering your every move. On your phone, in your pantry, even in your vote. Without your consent and often without your awareness. From brain-hacking snacks to laws drafted in boardrooms, we're about to expose the top 10 ways big business scripts your daily life. Welcome to Top 10 Facts Club. Hit subscribe and ring that bell, because once you understand how deeply corporations shape your choices, you'll start seeing the hidden strings everywhere. Ready to reclaim your agency? Let's dive in. 10. Behavioral design. Apps that weaponize your brain chemistry. Tech firms have entire behavioral science divisions whose sole mission is turning human nature into billable minutes. Facebook's infinite scroll, TikTok's micro-dopamine video loops, and Netflix's autoplay were all engineered after studying casino slot machines. These features leverage variable ratio rewards, unpredictable dopamine hits that neuroscientists call the most addictive stimulus pattern on Earth. Designers A/B test everything. Swipe speed, haptic buzz timing, even the shade of red on notification badges. Each tweak inches the average session length higher. The ethics team? Often sidelined because engagement equals ad revenue. Even former execs admit they can't stop scrolling their own feeds. Bottom line, the longer you stay plugged in, the more data they harvest and ads they sell. Free will? There's an algorithm for that. 9. Bliss Point Foods, snacks scientifically calibrated for addiction. Processed food giants don't just experiment with flavors. They run chemical warfare on your palate. Labs at PepsiCo, Nestle, and Mondelez map how salt triggers saliva flow, how sugar spikes dopamine, and how fat prolongs mouthfeel. They pinpoint a bliss point, the exact formula that overrides satiety. Doritos dissolve at 4.3 chews, tricking your brain into thinking calories disappeared, while Cheetos dust leaves a residue that cues your fingers to lick, re-cueing flavor and restarting the cycle. Texture engineers layer crunch frequencies to mimic the sound of fresh produce, fooling evolutionary instincts. Packages boast health buzzwords, organic, zero trans fat, so guilt never interferes with compulsion. By the time you notice the empty family-sized bag, craving, not hunger, already cued your next purchase. 8. The illusion of choice. One conglomerate, dozens of competing brands. Walk any supermarket aisle and you'll see 20 types of cereal, 15 shampoos, and 40 detergents, all seemingly rivals. Peel back the labels and you'll find a handful of multinationals, Nestle, Unilever, Procter & Gamble, PepsiCo, owning 80% of those shelves. This strategy captures every price point and preference while blocking shelf space from true competitors. Supermarkets charge six-figure slotting fees for eye-level placement. Only giants can pay. Even the local-sounding craft salsa might be a stealth sub-brand under the same umbrella. Your dollars bounce between divisions of the same corporate parent, no matter which bottle you grab. Competition? More like corporate cosplay. 7. Algorithmic echo chambers, feeds that sculpt your reality. Social platforms promise connection, but their primary commodity is your attention. Their algorithms therefore amplify content most likely to keep you scrolling, usually outrage, scandal, or confirmation of your biases. In 2021, MIT researchers showed that adjusting Facebook's newsfeed ranking by just 8% shifted political lean in test users by double digits. Twitter's own data confirms divisive tweets get 20% more reach than neutral ones. Google's personalized search de-ranks non-advertising small businesses, steering you to sponsors. Living in an algorithmic bubble means your worldview is curated for emotional spikes, not balanced information. Two neighbors can inhabit entirely different realities, each engineered to keep you scrolling and spending. 6. Corporate schooling. Brand-backed curriculums shaping young minds. Cash-strapped public schools often accept corporate partnerships that slip brand messaging straight into classrooms. One U.S. fast food chain sponsors balanced nutrition lessons, framing a kid's meal as part of a healthy diet, and oil giants' science kits depict drilling rigs as eco-heroes. Textbook conglomerates whose board members sit on Fortune 100 companies edit labor history to minimize strike violence and highlight entrepreneurial spirit. Vending contracts ensure sugary drinks remain ubiquitous, while wellness posters hang 2 feet away. By graduation, students equate brand loyalty with identity and corporate narratives with fact. This isn't philanthropy, it's pre-market conditioning. 5. Financial shackles, debt systems that turn you into a revenue stream. Credit cards, BNPL apps, payday loans, modern finance markets debt as a lifestyle upgrade while quietly siphoning your future income. Card issuers lure you with 0% APR honeymoon offers, then a single late payment triggers a jump to 29.99% interest, legal loan shark territory. Minimum payment calculators are algorithmically tuned to keep you in debt for decades. Pay just the minimum on a $3,000 balance at 21% APR, and you'll surrender nearly $4,000 in interest before you're free. Buy now, pay later platforms gamify borrowing with confetti animations, turning necessity spending into impulsive microloans that split a $50 T into 4 manageable payments, plus late fees that rival credit card penalties. Meanwhile, your credit score, a proprietary metric created by 3 private bureaus, dictates insurance rates, apartment approvals, even job prospects. Lower scores generate higher fees, trapping vulnerable consumers in a profit loop. Your financial stress isn't accidental, it's somebody's receivable. 4. Fast fashion FOMO, trends accelerated to warp speed for perpetual consumption. 2 decades ago, fashion operated on 4 seasons. Today, brands like Zara drop 24 micro-collections a year, while Shein uploads 6,000 new items daily, each priced to make disposal painless. AI scrapes Instagram to clone indie designers within 72 hours, undercutting originals and flooding feeds with must-haves. This hyper cycle manipulates fear of missing out. Blink, and you're off trend. But hidden costs balloon. Polyester garments shed microplastics with every wash, poisoning waterways and marine life. Factory workers, mostly women, earn pennies an hour under sweatshop conditions, yet brand marketing flaunts sustainability initiatives. Unsold stock is incinerated to preserve scarcity illusions. H&M admitted to burning $4.3 billion in inventory over 5 years. Fast fashion's business model thrives on your insecurities and social signaling, turning closets into short-lived landfill feeders, while CEOs pocket billions. 3. Workplace colonization, the rise of 24/7 labor disguised as flexibility. Tech promised freedom, corporations delivered digital tethering, Slack pings at midnight, urgent weekend Zooms, and Jeep's tracked productivity dashboards blur the line between on and off duty. Gartner surveys reveal 60% of large firms now deploy keystroke logs or webcam monitoring for remote staff. Amazon patented wristbands that vibrate to correct warehouse workers' hand movements, shaving milliseconds off task cycles. Corporate wellness apps collect step counts and sleep data, miss targets, and your health premiums rise. Unlimited vacation often means unused vacation because nobody models taking time off. Gig platforms laud independent contractor freedom, yet algorithmic ratings penalize you for declining low-pay gigs. Flexibility was sold as empowerment. In practice, it's perpetual availability at the same salary, a stealth productivity tax on your personal life. 2. Surveillance capitalism, harvesting every click, swipe, and breath. Your smart fridge knows when you crave midnight snacks. Your smartwatch logs heart rate spikes during horror films. Roomba's mapping data is sold to home automation firms. Visa processes $12 trillion annually, then sells anonymized yet re-identifiable spending patterns. Even privacy-first browsers partner with data brokers for ad revenue. The result is a hyper-detailed digital twin, a behavioral profile predicting pregnancy before you miss a period, anticipating depression before you seek therapy, or flagging big-ticket purchases weeks ahead. Dynamic pricing algorithms charge you more when they sense urgency. Example, booking flights after browsing honeymoon blogs. Opt out? Good luck. Most essential services require data sharing to function. In this economy, you aren't the customer, you're the commodity being transacted. 1. Political puppeteering. Corporations that write and sometimes override democracy. Lobbying is just the public facade. Behind closed doors, corporations draft model legislation via groups like ALEC, then pass it to friendly lawmakers who introduce it verbatim. Over 1,000 such bills, from voter ID restrictions to anti-rooftop solar fees, have become law. Campaign donations buy access. Revolving doors ensure former regulators become board members, then re-enter government to shape policies favoring industry. When legislation threatens profits, corporations invoke investor-state dispute settlement courts, suing governments for lost future earnings. Taxpayers foot the bill. Pharma giants spent $372 million on U.S. lobbying in 2022 alone, eclipsing defense and oil combined. The net effect? Public policy tilted toward shareholder value, not civic well-being. Your vote counts, but corporate cash often counts more. From algorithmic addiction to legislative puppeteering, corporations don't just sell products, they engineer realities. Because the less you notice, the stronger their hold becomes. They monetize your cravings, sculpt your worldview, and leverage your own data to refine the cycle. But awareness cracks the facade. Start by auditing your subscriptions, diversifying news sources, and supporting truly independent creators and businesses. Every conscious choice weakens the invisible grip. Which corporate tactic rattled you the most? Drop your thoughts below. Every shared insight helps others break free. If this deep dive opened your eyes, smash like, hit subscribe, and share before the algorithm buries it. Until next time, stay informed, stay skeptical, and above all, stay in control.